So NHS stands for Novak, Hout, and Sherman. That's Richard Novak, Doug Hout, Jay Sherman. It's the parent company of Independent Trucks, Santa Cruz Skateboards, Creature, Mob Grip, Ricta, OJ, many, many brands. When we decided that we were going to celebrate our 40th anniversary, we came up with a museum idea. And it's like NHS is this house. We lifted the house. We rebuilt the foundation with this museum of 70s and 80s and told the story, and we popped the house back down.
Yeah, I'm Tony Roderick, and back in 1974, came up with the idea to switch from loose ball bearing wheels to a Seal Precision bearing wheel. Once we got up and running within the first year and a half, we were doing about 70,000 wheels per week.
Jay Sherman and Rich Novak were at a contest. It was the Hang 10 Pro-Am in Long Beach. And they show up with their Road Rider wheel. And then a guy named Dave McIntyre, he showed up with the GNS Fiberflex at the time. And then there's another guy named Ron Bennett, he shows up with the Bennett truck. So you have 3 products at this contest that were designed for skateboarding, first time ever. They weren't borrowing from roller skate industry, and they weren't just taking whatever they could get. Novak and Sherman looked at that as kind of a turning point. And they got these 5 or 6 guys together, and they got them together with Skateboarder magazine at the time, and they decided that they were going to start an industry. They had these products designed, they had a magazine cooperating with them, and 76, 77, all the way through 80, the thing just took off. And you move into 78, you got Steve Olson on the team. And
I got on Santa Cruz in 1977. At that time, you had to skateboard most everything. Skate parks were going up everywhere, and pools were being put into skate parks. And I could skate pools pretty good, and next thing you know, I was doing okay in the contest, and that was pretty fun.
Soon after Olson sort of started to dominate the bowl contest series, they put Salba on the team, and really quickly after that, Dwayne Peters came on the team. And through 79 and 80, it was the Salba, Olson, Dwayne kind of trilogy for Santa Cruz. They defined the look of it, they defined the attitude of it.
When I was a little kid, I went out and bought this board. I had this exact board, this color scheme. Then I learned about Dwayne and Salba and Olson and how punk rock and awesome they all were.
How long you been skating, Dwayne?
About 8 or 9 years. I don't know. I'm just a weirdo, I guess. I don't know. I'd like it.
My name's Dwayne Peters. I rode for Santa Cruz. I believe in '79 I officially moved over from Dogtown.
To his cultish youthful followers, Dwayne Peters is known as the master of disaster.
The red and black deck right here, that's the first deck right there. And then it varied from there. I love my Santa Cruz deck, but that was a good ending.
That was 1980, 81, things crashed. Then you bring Jim Phillips into the picture. Jimmy came in and said, you know, I want to start putting illustrations on a skateboard.
This was my first mini model because skateboarding went through a big boom. And this was Jim Phillips. Jim Phillips did all of this art. Phenomenal artist.
My first graphic was computer hands holding the world. Nuclear explosion, Holocaust.
Okay, so my name is David Friel, and I'm at NHS Incorporated Manufacturing. We still are totally involved, hands-on with the skateboards, and we still screen the skateboards by hand. You know, like here's the original Sun God. Like you can see all the times it's been blocked out. The screen right here, look, it's ripped. This screen probably printed 70,000, 60,000 decks right here. I built this table in 1985. 86 area. This table right here is easily done over 3 million skateboards by hand.
I really liked Rosscott, man. He came out from Ohio, guns blazing, and that was like the beginning of our era of Santa Cruz.
Well, at the time, Rob Roscop, Meekster, Malba, Salba, Grosso was Am, Corey O'Brien. Those were the guys that were on the team, and you know, it was just amazing to be a part of that back then.
We decided to do the museum. We immediately went, well, we can't do 40 years. It ain't gonna happen. And I just took the museum and I said, we're gonna do kind of that first part of the company. And then in the future, we'll do the 90s, we'll do 2000s.
It's amazing they've made it this far. It's incredible. It's unbelievable to me. They did something right.